Hey guys, it's Verna here. Another Tuesday, another Vault video. This is War Within Season 2, Week 15. We are quickly getting to the end of the season. I know they just announced a bunch of stuff for 11.2, so that's pretty exciting. May have to go over that in a video. They've talked about the new zone. They've talked about new tier sets. A bunch of stuff coming out. It's maybe worth reviewing. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these vaults. I think every single character has something worthwhile except for the Evoker. The Evoker we haven't really felt like playing, so we just did a couple delves, finished some delve achievements. Paladin, we don't really need anything. The shield would be a slight upgrade from Gallywix, adds a little bit of damage to our spells. House of Cards would be nice. It's kind of it. I think we can dinar two things, so if we don't get House of Cards or the shield, that's probably what we'll dinar. Potentially a pacemaker. Okay, well, neither of those are what we want to see. We don't care about the delve stuff. Three really weird delve items. Haste verse gloves. Scrapfield 9001. I don't know anything about this trinket. I'm probably not taking it. I mean, I guess I could just briefly look. Like, am I ever going to use this trinket? Probably not. Surely people are just using House of Cards like every other class. Yet Pacemaker, Tome Light's Devotion, House of Cards. We're not going to take that. Do we want a socket? We don't need a socket. I mean, I guess we'll just take the transmog because there is nothing else. I mean, cool. That's a freebie. I don't even know which set this is. Looks like it could be Warrior. Honestly, it could be DK. I don't really know. I don't pay attention to the non-Paladin sets. But continuing on, we have the Druid. I think we did some tier 11 delves. And we did 110 dungeon. So we'll have a couple delve slots. Probably not worth taking. And one dungeon slot. Again, these characters are kind of wrapping up. I don't see how much play I'll be getting out of them. I can't see how much play I'll be doing on them for the next couple weeks. Kind of just taking it easy until Season 3. Most of my characters are like 670. Priest and Paladin are above 680. And those are the likely healers for next tier. Now the Druid, we could use pants and gloves, maybe shoulders. I guess a really nice Haste Mastery Ring, which those don't exist, so it's fine. The crit verse neck, not what you want to see. We don't need a socket either. Dang, what do we take? Surely not the ring. I mean, it's and crit verse is just awful. Okay, I mean, we can't take it. We definitely can't take that. That is a shame. You know, like, our shaman would have loved to see that neck, but nope, never. We had to craft one for the shaman. It's all good, though. Alright, monk, 110. So, one myth dungeon slot. Monk's kind of fallen out of favor with me. I was liking it pretty early, maybe because it's overpowered. It was pretty strong early on, but it's not my type of healer, really. I don't enjoy the blanket Yulon playstyle. There are some interesting, can't even speak, changes with the tier set coming, so I don't know. Maybe we'll revisit it, but after having looked at some of the tier sets, things like Evoker seem a little more interesting to me. Now, what do we need? Gloves, shoulders, helm, kind of it. We're going to open as Windwalker because we have no need for Mistweaver or anything. Oh, yay, a Mastery Verse Ring. And we don't need a socket. It's just lovely, dude. Just lovely. I mean, 2 tokens just isn't even worth it. I don't care about 1,000 gold. I guess I'll just take this on the off chance that I need to switch around some stats. The jewelry is nice. It would be nicer if it had the better stats, but, you know, it's okay. Like, I think I would have rather had Haste Verse, or Haste Crit, or Crit Verse, but it's fine. Give me Mastery Verse. Alright, the Shaman, I think we killed 3 bosses in Mythic Raid, and we did a dungeon, so we'll have 1 Myth Raid slot, 1 Myth Dungeon slot. I don't even know what this character cares about at this point. We have Signet, which is pretty nice. I guess a Blaziken Wax would be cool. The crit cape from Dark Flame. Barring that, Shoulders. It's kind of it. We'll open as Ellie. Like I said, I don't really know what we're aiming for here. Florendo's Pilot Light. And Wrists. Which, oh, those are actually good statted wrists, but that's where our embellishment is. Okay, I might actually take the wrists. Because I can upgrade these and then recraft these to, like, caper boots. And I don't really have any interest in the Pilot Light. I mean, I guess I'll just glance at it for Elemental on the off chance, again, that I ever play it. Is it good? No, it's bad. It is dog. Well, at least on AoE, it's terrible. On single target, it is not any better. Okay, so yeah, definitely going with the wrist there. It's a good pickup for Resto. Not so much for Elemental or Enhance. I'd have to see what they catalyze into, but it's a myth piece. We can move some crafts around. We do have some Gilded Crest, so that's nice. Optimize our Shaman just a little bit more. Now the Priest, we did a decent amount of content on. Killed 5 bosses in Raid, including Sprocket. I think I did Dinar the pick-me-up, though. Or is it House of Cards? I Dinar'd one of the two. It might have been House of Cards. We also did a dungeon on the Priest. It was House of Cards. Okay, so on the Priest at this point, what we're looking for is a Mr. Pick-me-up. I mean, nothing else even comes close. We would love to get a Mugsy kill at some point, so we could Dinar a Moxie Jug, which would be good for... It'd be good for Holy, it'd be good for Shadow. It has a place for Disc. Honestly, we just want all the trinkets, and we would love a Jaster Diamond and Myth, but that's impossible. So I guess, yeah, we're just going to hope for a pick-me-up so that we don't have to Dinar it later. We can save our Dinars for other things. That's neither of those. Okay. Mastery, Haste, Chest, with Speed. Ooh. That's kind of interesting. Mastery Haste offhand, which is decent. A Mastery Crit Myth Ring. That is really good for Holy and Raid. And then we could recraft this for Shadow or for Disc. Ooh, I kind of like that play. We do need a socket as well, but I think I'm going to take the ring. It's going to go to 684 versus 681, which is nice. And it's going to let me recraft this into like a disc or a shadow ring. So it's actually a pretty good pickup. Finally, I'm happy to see some jewelry, unlike the other 6 times I've seen it. So nothing major, but, you know. I mean, we were just hoping for the trinket, and there was nothing else really even available. Without having killed Galley or Mugsy, our loot pool is just a little bit bad. Maybe this week. I think this week we're going to try to do Mugsy in the alt run. Honestly, I don't see why we couldn't do Galley either. If you can kill Mugsy, you can absolutely kill Gallywix. And it'd be nice to have access to Dinar some of the other things. Now, this character, I think we just did some delves. I don't think we even did a dungeon, so it's probably just, it's like almost certainly just going to be tokens, which is fine. This character needs 2 sockets. We might gear this character up at the end of the season, depending on how Prez looks next year, but for now, kind of eh. Yeah, some veteran boots. I mean, we don't even care. We'll just take the 2 tokens, and then next week, if we whiff again, we can take a socket. Perfectly fine. Alright, and that's going to be it from us this week, so feel free to check us out, twitch.tv/Veronix. I think we'll be streaming tonight and tomorrow. It's probably going to be it, unless my weekend is slow. I've been kind of doing a lot of stuff outside of the game on the weekend, so less streaming, but it'll pick back up again later next season. Maybe we'll do a video or 2 going over some of the changes. Anyway, hope you guys had good luck in your vaults, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.